Hey everyone, welcome back. So, have you ever felt like, like you're being kind of forced into a box that just doesn't fit? Like, a box that's way too small for all the awesome and unique things about you. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like there's got to be a more vibrant and like bolder just waiting to like burst out.
Yeah, yeah, I totally get that.
And you know what? Today we're gonna dive deep into that whole idea. We're gonna
Yeah.
figure out how to like break free, how to break the mold.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, we're going to explore all these cool things like authenticity and being unique and even a little bit of disruption, shaking things up a bit.
Yeah.
And for this deep dive, we're going to be pulling some really interesting ideas from Breaking the Mold, episode 26.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think you'll really like this one. So to kick things off, this episode, it starts by talking about this tension that exists between conformity and originality.
Mm.
It's like on one hand, we're always told to fit in, right?
Right.
Follow the rules, don't rock the boat, play it safe.
Yeah, blend in, don't make waves.
Exactly. But here's the thing. In a world that's like overflowing with talent, with amazing people doing amazing things,
hmm
does playing it safe actually make you disappear?
That's a really good question.
Right? Like if everyone's trying to fit in, how do you stand out?
Yeah, and the episode really makes you think about all those people who achieved incredible things by doing the exact opposite, like by embracing who they truly were.
Yeah, totally. And I mentioned some pretty big names too, like Lady Gaga and Steve
Oh
Jobs.
yeah, and Frida Kahlo.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
These were all people who weren't afraid to be different, to be themselves.
And I think that's what makes authenticity so captivating. It's like in a world where everything feels, I don't know, curated and perfect.
Like on social media.
Yeah, exactly. We crave something real, something genuine.
Yeah, we want to see the real person behind the curtain.
And these figures, they were almost like defiantly themselves.
Like unapologetically themselves.
Yes. And yet they became these huge cultural icons, people we admire and look up to.
That's so true. I mean, think about Lady Gaga. She's famous for being, well, Lady Gaga. Like she's just herself and people love her for it.
Exactly. And there's this amazing quote from her. She said, "Don't you ever let a soul in the world tell you that you can't be exactly who you are."
Ooh, that's a good one. It's like she's giving everyone permission to just be themselves no matter what.
Exactly. And I think it resonates with so many people because deep down, we all just want to be accepted for who we are, without any pretense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It makes you want to stand up a little taller, own your quirks a little more.
Oh, yeah.
And that totally ties into this idea that the episode focuses on about uniqueness being like a superpower.
Like a secret weapon.
Yeah. It argues that all those things that make us different, those quirks, those unique qualities,
Yeah, our individual perspectives.
yes, those are actually our biggest strength.
Totally. It's what makes us stand out from the crowd.
But of course, it's not always easy to embrace those things.
Yeah, no.
There's the fear of being judged, the pressure to conform,
Hmm.
even our own self-doubt.
Yeah.
It can hold us back.
Yeah, for sure. So how do you think those figures we talked about, like Lady Gaga and Steve Jobs, how do you think they managed to overcome all of that?
That is a great question. It makes you think, right? And the episode, it talks about this idea of disruption.
Disruption.
Yeah, it's about how these individuals, they challenged conventions, not just in their fields, but also in how we think about things.
Oh, interesting. So they didn't just follow the rules, they rewrote them.
Exactly. And they give some really awesome examples too, like Elon Musk, Rihanna.
And Banksy.
Yes. Banksy, for sure. And what's so cool about these examples is that, they didn't just achieve success in like the traditional ways.
Right.
They shook things up. They kind of forced us to see the world in a new light, a different way.
Yeah, they challenged the status quo.
Exactly. Like Rihanna, she has this powerful quote where she says she didn't want to be just another brand. She wanted to create something that represented everyone.
Wow. That's really powerful. It's not just about her own success, it's about making a difference, about inclusivity.
Yeah, and it connects to something much bigger, right?
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. When someone breaks the mold like that,
Yeah.
it creates this ripple effect.
A ripple effect.
Yeah, like it inspires other people to embrace their own uniqueness.
Yeah.
To say, hey, if they can do it, so can I.
That's so true. It's like a chain reaction of individuality and creativity.
And that can lead to some pretty big shifts in society as a whole. It's like a domino effect.
I see what you mean. It can spark a movement.
Exactly. So I guess what we've really learned from this deep dive is that, in a world that often tells us to fit in, to conform,
Yeah.
it's our authenticity, our unique qualities that really set us apart.
It's what makes us special.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And those are the things that can help us achieve amazing things.
And by daring to disrupt the norms, we don't just reach our own potential, we inspire others to do the same.
Yeah. Yeah, we give them permission to be themselves.
And that's a really beautiful thing.
It is. It is. But you know what? Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question,
Yeah.
okay? Something to ponder on your own.
Okay, I'm ready.
Do you think conforming can ever have a positive impact? Like, are there times when fitting in might actually be more beneficial than standing out?
That's a really interesting question.
Right. Like, it's not always black and white.
It's definitely something to think about.
It is. Just some food for thought as you continue on your journey.
I like that.
And remember, the world needs you, just as you are.
Couldn't agree more.
Awesome. Well, that's it for this deep dive. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.